massive table and just little me in the middle. And all my friends. Did you like it?
Yes, interesting.
What you saw of it? So yeah, there's 6 episodes online already at wirelessweb.london. We're going to make about 14 or 15 in the first season, and it's all self-funded and directed by myself and edited by myself and produced by my friends.
So it's really kind of a project of love then for you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a passion project. It's been an idea of mine and Alex Moss, who helped me create it for many years, and we decided to just do it and not wait around for anybody else's help and just do it the way we wanted to do it.
And do you think that there's a massive outpouring of creative content now coming from people that just want to do their own thing because they're tired of the system? Do you think that that's why wireless is being so popular, is because you've got out there? You're probably the first mainstream actor that's actually gone out and done that themselves.
I don't know about that. I'm definitely one of them. So yeah, and it seems to, I meet so many people now who don't just talk to me about acting and stuff. Now they talk to me about doing stuff, because literally I pick up a camera and I do it. And you don't need. I know it looks quite expensive, but it's not. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors and a lot of kind of clever editing, and it's just hard work really. I self-taught myself to edit and to use a camera properly, and just because I'm an actor on other shows doesn't make this kind of stuff any easier. I still come across the same problems as anybody else would trying to get something off the ground.
And how long did it then take you to come up with it? You've been working on the idea for many years. How long did it take you to get it overall, do you think, ready to where it is now?
It's still trial and error now. I still come up with, I still make mistakes and I'm still learning as it's going. Every single episode I've learned something new about, filmmaking or whatnot. And also I've done a lot of short films and some music videos, and I just keep learning, that's all. I am a bit of a sponge like that.
It's always good to learn though, isn't it?
I'm a sponge, is that a good thing? Spongy sponge? Gotta stop saying sponge now, it's weird.
That's going to be an episode title now, isn't it? Episode 16, Sponge.
No.
But if you have questions, by the way, for instant hand up, it can be about learning, it can be about taking how you primate or anything, please feel free. But for you though, I mean, you say there's a lot of help from your friends and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you find it, a lot of people find it difficult to do that? Is it kind of, do you find it, how do you kind of say to the guys about, could you give me some of your time here?
If you don't ask, you don't get, and I'll definitely ask, you know what I mean? And it's amazing actually how many, I've got some amazing actors in it as well who give me their time for free. I think the fact that because they know that I'm not full of it, and I literally, I'll take a project from start to finish and not give up. I think people like that, and I think my friends respect that in me, and I'm very lucky, to have collected so many great actors as my friends who are willing to help me. So and now as it's growing and the wireless world is growing, it's getting more attention and stuff. They're all happy to be involved. In fact, they're calling me now.
That's good. I like it. I like the phrase you coined there, wireless world. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
I mean, is it do things like that come organically when you're developing the series? Then or did you initially have the idea that you were going to have this community called a wireless world, or is it the kind of thing that just develops, do you think?
It does develop to a degree, but I do have quite, I always have an end game in my head, and it was very important to me with the branding of wireless and everything to make it strong and bold and not, I don't apologise for it, you know what I mean? No. Just so it's a web show, so what, you know what I mean? It's entertainment like you can get anywhere really. And it's free for people to watch online, and people have talked to me about charging for episodes and I'm like, that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it to make money, I'm doing it because I want to tell a story.
And if someone said knocked on your door later on, say something like Netflix or Yahoo or something like that, knocked on your door and said like, Andrew, we love the series, we really want to buy it and develop it further, do you think you would do that?
Maybe, I'd have to judge it as it came along. What I want to do is tell the first season story as it is on YouTube. I like the idea of it getting a following, like I say, on YouTube and on the internet. It's all about that kind of sort of world.
Yeah.
But maybe a little help with the second season, maybe, or some sponsorship or something, just to, if we get more funding into it, the world will get bigger and hopefully even more enjoyable.
start having the car brand feature more predominantly
Yeah, right.
or something like that. Or in Hollywood, I'm just going to get my Costa long shot on cup of coffee. It's getting, I mean, it is getting ridiculous now. On that subject, I mean, you cannot watch a TV show movie now without some long plug. How difficult is that for you as an independent creator to kind of, because you're funding it yourself?
Yeah.
Obviously, the money would be great. So how hard do you find it not to kind of do that?
I don't find it hard at all. I mean, I'm not. If I want to, you know, I'd love to like put Apple stuff in it. If they want to send me some free stuff, then I'm up for it. No, but I don't. It's not really a concern or a worry of mine at the moment at this stage. But maybe down the line it will be. You know, I have been in shows on the TV that have had to do that, and I always find it quite funny. But then, you know, like for instance, an episode of Primeval featured Lotus. You know, Lotus cars, and Lotus give them the cars to us for the show, and we had them for the whole thing, and so, you know, that's always a fun thing.
Yeah, you're not going to say no to a Lotus, are you? No. And all the tablets and that, and you're like, oh, yeah. But speaking of Primeval and things like that, did you actually ever get to, did you ever actually kind of say, oh, Andrew, you can take this away?
No.
That's so unfair, isn't it?
No, it's a myth. Maybe back in the day they used to do stuff like that, but not so much now.
It makes you really feel annoyed though, especially when you see those Apple conferences where all the Apple execs at the end they go, hey, everyone in this room gets a free iWatch, and I worked on Primeval for that long and I never got anything.
Oh, actually, saying that, ITV were pretty kind like that. ITV do have like a big gala every year that they invite kind of some of the ITV stars to. And yeah, I remember sitting down, and it's just when the Bosch iPods had just come out, and we all got an iPod and sat there, and that was kind of posh. And some of the older people in the room weren't bothered about them and left them. So Lucy Brown, who was in Primeval as well, was just going around going, okay.
So she's somewhere.
Why not?
Lucy Brown's iPod store.
She's going to kill me if she sees this.
Bless her. Brilliant. And Lucy features in Wireless.
Lucy is the voice of Unit White, which is amazing for me. I've always loved Lucy's voice particularly, and I just thought it'd be perfect casting really, and she's been fantastic in it.
Kind of a difficult thought to explain to you on behalf, isn't it? I really loved her voice, and it was in my head when I was writing it. Okay.
I'm playing a character who's going to fall in love with a car.
Spoilers. But if for you then, in terms of Primeval, and getting that job and developing Wireless, was it something that it's a creative process for Wireless, I imagine, is more free-flowing than being involved in Primeval was?
Yeah.
How did you find it more freeing in a sense then?
It is more freeing, but because I do the majority of the work on Wireless, you know, it's very time-consuming as well, which is great because I am kind of addicted to filmmaking per se. But yeah, I mean, it is all consuming in a different way. When I was doing Primeval, we were doing lots of press all the time, we were at work 24/7, you know what I mean? It was just like really physical stuff. Wireless challenges my brain and stuff all the time. And also I do a lot of the shooting on my own. I shoot it all on, the whole thing's shot on little GoPros. So yeah, there's a lot of me just in the car, and obviously Lucy's never there. And the recording of her piece is in my ear and in my ear, so I have to perform it like a play. So if I get the timing wrong, I just have to start again.
Wow, that must be...
It's difficult sometimes, especially when I'm driving at the same time.
You see someone on the bus looking over just going...
Yeah, I mean just talking to myself.
If it's a regular route, they'd be just like, it's Andrew's filming Wireless again.
But also the car, inside the car is all lit up.
Oh my God.
It's like Vegas in there. So.
Have you ever been stopped by the police for that?
No, I haven't.
You've been very lucky.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Don't you just say that I'm Andrew Potts signing something?
Yeah, I'm sure that will work.
You never know. Do you want to be in an episode? Or they'll be like, oh, well, okay. So, questions from the front? Sorry. Start with this gentleman here.
It'd be hard to film this and ask the question at the same time. What time of it? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, just on that, obviously you get a big production team, and you know, on Primeval you probably get roads closed and all sorts of things arranged. You're doing this yourself. Yeah, I guess you can't go to the police and get five streets in London closed off just for filming. No. So how do you get around all that? Just go,
I shoot really early in the morning sometimes. I did the thing down at Canary Wharf. I think it's in episode 2, and yeah, I was literally there as soon as the sun rose to start shooting the bits. So And then because I develop the scripts, I make sure I usually find good locations first before we write the episodes, so I know I can go there, I can park safely, or I can do what I need to do. But like sometimes I'll just keep driving around central London, just because I want like the Shard in the background or whatnot. And also, everybody knows that in London the traffic's ridiculous, so usually I'm just sat there like that. Hang on. Okay, I'm moving, let's go.
Question here.
What was it like working on the set of Primeval?
It was amazing. It was different every single day. It was like making a film every day, really. And there were so many amazing creatures and CGI, and we got to do so many things. I mean, I think I did pretty much everything in that show that you can do as an actor, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the wire work and all that kind of stuff. But it was phenomenal. It was a lot of hard work, but I had a lot of laughs, and I was just looking, the evolution, of Connor was just insane. To start where I started and to end where I ended, it was a bit nuts for me, and I never expected it to develop that way. And, I got a girl, then I said that's alright.
And a question here from Flame.
Where did the inspiration for this come from?
For Wireless? Interesting. I'm trying to think back because we came up with it a long time ago. It was actually going to be me, and if we were going to develop as a TV show, which was the initial idea, it was going to be me and the robot was going to be like in a human form type thing. A little bit like Ex Machina, if anybody's seen that. That's the sort of thing we had in our head, but obviously we didn't have the money to do that, and because we chose to do it our way, we had to rethink it, which I actually think has helped it even more. We're about to, in episode, I don't want to spoil too much, but in episode 7, we're about to find a way to get out of the car so she can be with me all the time, not just in the car. So, and that definitely opens the world. I'm pretty excited about that. We shot some stuff the other day, which is looking brilliant. So, I forgot the question. Did I answer it? Let's just say we did.
It's about the integration. So yes. Right, then we have a question from this lady here.
How do you feel?
You're pale.
Oh.
Yellow.
How do you feel about like seeing yourself on like TV or like in the media?
To be honest, I'm so used to it that it doesn't really affect me at all now. It's something like Wireless per se. I have to be very strict with myself. I have to, it's got a lot of humour in it. I guess I understand the timing of humour and what needs to be done, but as for like me looking at myself going, I don't look very good, or this, that, and the other, I'm not really, I kind of lost that quite a long time ago. As long as it looks convincing, and I've done lots of stuff where I've watched and gone, oh no, I'm going to do that better. So, but yeah, it doesn't really affect me, I guess.
And we have a question towards the back.
Because you're an established actor, do you feel that you get a rough deal from other people in the webcast community who are doing it on their own back, who are holding down other full-time jobs? Do you think they expect that you'll get an easy ride of that?
I haven't had anything like that, but then I've not really met other people, doing the stuff. I'm not following their shows, and I didn't do much research. This is the thing. I didn't go with a big plan of going, I must corner this market or this, that, and the other. That's not the way it is. It's literally been, like I said, an organic process, and I just wanted to get it out there. I'm probably doing a million things wrong on YouTube. I could probably optimise and all this jazz that they chat about, but I'm just hoping that word of mouth and doing these kind of things will help the world grow. And as for the other guys, if they do feel like that, then, whatever. And you say about a full-time job, I do have a full-time job, you know what I mean? I've got a wife and I've got a little girl, so I'm working as hard as them, so it's not, like I say, it's not any easier for me. I raise a lot of funds by doing stuff like this for it, and I don't think you can question anybody's passion project. I don't think it's fair, you know what I mean, for someone to do that. I do like getting the views online, only because I know a different pair of eyes have watched it, that's why it's important to me to get the views, not to be popular, as it were. That's a very serious question, wasn't it? We get a bit serious then.
Question here in the middle.
While shooting Primeval, what was your favourite scene to play as Connor? What was your favourite scene to do?
My favourite scene in Primeval, is that what you said? Oh god. I mean, I like to do, before I did Primeval, I did a lot of serious roles. So I have got a whole, apart from the comedic side, I've got a whole drama head as well. So I did like it when Connor kind of broke down, because to see someone who's as nice as Connor lose his stuff, and it was usually about Abby or whatnot, I think it was really interesting to play, to explore that. So anything, anything like that. But I did like, in fact, we shot in Dublin at the time. It was the O2 in Dublin, and I think it was the beginning of the episode where we came back from the Cretaceous period, and I got yanked up in the air. Like, I don't know, it was ridiculous, like 80 foot up in the air in a harness and with a Stegosaurus underneath me. That was quite fun. Oh, and I did all my own stunts as well, most of them. Take that, Tom Cruise. Hang into a plane. So that was good.
You have a question in the back?
Of course, as an actor, you've worked with many actors, but is there any that you've particularly enjoyed working with?
Gary Oldman. I did a movie with Gary Oldman, that was amazing. I love that. I also, Katerina Scorsone, who played Alice in the Alice in Wonderland that I did when I played the Hatter, she was a brilliant actress and just a pleasure to work with. I've worked with some fantastic people, and I think you can take a little bit from everybody, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think Gary Oldman was the one that I was really nervous about and really kind of starstruck, as it were, because I just think he's phenomenal. So.
We've got time, it looks like just about one more question, so we're going to stay in.
How far are you looking to take wireless?
Say that again, then.
How far are you looking to take wireless?
Oh, well, hopefully we're going to tell the story of season 1, which should be, I reckon, about 16 episodes maybe, it might be a bit more. And then I'm going to reassess the whole situation and see how popular it is and whether we should do season 2. We have got a lot of ideas for season 2 as well, but I just want to get this story out first. So, and however long it takes, you know, at the moment I'm waiting for the guy who plays Casper, Lewis. He's in LA shooting a movie at the moment. I've just come off shooting Stanley's Lucky Man for Sky One. So we've all been really busy, so there is a bit of a delay between the episodes, but it's whenever we can get back together. So it's going to keep going for a while, yeah, I think. Hope.
I tell a lie, there is one more question.
Go on,
man.
Obviously it's to do with the artificial intelligence. You mentioned Ex Machina before. Have you been influenced by the likes of Chappie and Ex Machina that come out in more recent years?
I mean,
it's a huge...
Yeah, it's been nuts. It's funny because when I came up, believe it or not, my first short film was called Blood and Benefits. It was in 2005, I think, and it was before Twilight and all that jazz came out, and it was about vampires living on a council estate. And I'd never developed it, but I did the short film, but I thought vampires were going to be it, and then it got massive, and I was like, oh, there's too many vampires now. And then I've always been interested in the robot side of things, so yeah. So when we developed wireless, there was nothing like Ex Machina and all that kind of stuff. So it's literally, there's been a big, I guess it's good timing for wireless. We've never jumped on the bandwagon, and that's the funny thing. We were already coming up with this idea. But yeah, influence has been taken. I think, did you like Chappie? Yeah, I did as well. I thought it was really interesting. I think it's fascinating. I do, because obviously with each AI unit or whatnot, with that one it's aware as its unit Y. You know, it's really interesting where they're going to take that. But our whole point is that our AI unit is fitted with the pulse, which means you can feel emotion, which means you can love, which means you can hate, and that can go a long way. Yeah. I think I know what you're saying. It is a grey, exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cool.
Well, Andrew, tell people in the case of this beginning, where can they actually watch the series? How can they interact with it? Enjoy the wireless web?
You can follow us on Twitter, which is wireless_web, and you can watch the 6 episodes that are up online at wirelessweb.london. And yeah, you can find out news on there and stuff. Yeah, so so please follow. And also, if you want to come and talk to me about it, I'm literally just outside that door in the wireless booth, just there. So come and say hello, or if you've got any more questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me a massive thank you and round of applause to the Anthony Potts. Don't forget to show them up to Wireless. If you want to ask Andrew any questions, like he said, his store is directly out the exit there. You can find out all about it there from him.